Hey you guys, how's it going out there? It's very grey actually, looking out the window. Sunday lunchtime in southern England. Hope you're all doing alright and having a good start to the new year. Can't believe it's February already. Time has definitely flown by. One thing I was going to mention to you guys today, or the reason for the video really, is that this week I was introduced to a TV programme, which is unusual for me because I don't watch TV at all. Somebody recommended that with my kind of lifestyle and that I should check out a programme called Hoarders, which you may have seen, may not have seen. I think there's like an English one and an American version, possibly elsewhere as well. The basic premise of this show is it's kind of trying to help people who have got too much stuff and have got to the point where the house or the home is kind of so cluttered with stuff, be it furniture or they maybe collect stuff they don't really need, or just a combination of the above, and they try and kind of help them manage their lives a bit better and clear out stuff basically, which sort of appeals to me. So I checked that out this week. This is interesting. First time I've seen a new TV programme in a long time, but had a quick look at it, and the theme really, it kind of sort of horrified me a little bit that people were able to get themselves into such a state. And there was a chap who just had a compulsion to collect newspapers, and he had 30-40 years worth of newspapers around his house, and you couldn't even move from one room to the other, and it wasn't safe mentally or physically, I don't think, for anybody to get into that kind of state. And I'm amazed that people do. Everyone's got family and friends, or most people do anyway. It's amazing you would let somebody you love get into that kind of state, but yeah, there we go. The basic thing around this, if you guys haven't seen it, you should check it out. It will just blow your mind, and it does make you think. And immediately, I think, I don't know if anybody's seen it and had the same reaction, is I started looking around the room, thinking, how quick and easy it was or could be to get into that sort of state. And my mum's very much like that, in that she doesn't really like throwing things away. Not to that extent she's going to put on TV or anything like that, but you just kind of look at it and think, wow, that's kind of crazy. But all of these guys that are on this show said the same thing, is that they would love to sort this out, but they don't know where to start. That was the one thing that always kept coming back, is that they weren't sure, where to start making that first step really. So this is what I wanted to say today. To make a first step, if any of you guys are thinking about this, just pick one thing. That's all you've got to do, just one thing. And by that I don't mean, right, today I'm going to clear out my bedroom, or today I'm going to throw everything away that's in my lounge and redecorate it a nice white shade of zen or something. That's not what I mean. By one thing, I mean literally just one thing. Look around the room now. Think, is there one thing that's here that I don't really need? I don't even enjoy it being here. I don't know why it's here, I can't even remember where it came from. Those type of reasons. Just one thing a day, and just throw it away. Or recycle it, or put it in a box ready for the charity shop or something, or whatever it might be. If you've got Free Cycle or Craigslist, or whatever you might do, but just one thing a day. And the trick with this is, over time, you'll be surprised how quickly things start to kind of declutter really. But mentally, the idea is to not think of, okay, I'm throwing one thing away today, that's 7 things a week, that's 28 things a month I'm throwing away, or whatever it might be. That's not what you want to do. Don't get ahead of yourself. Always just think, right, today I'm going to throw one thing away. Just deal with one thing a day, that's it. Don't think, oh, after tomorrow it'll be 2 things. Don't even look that far. Just one thing today. Let me give you a quick example. Just looking around the room before I push record on the video, and I spotted this. See that? You've got it. Snow globe. For some reason this has kind of escaped the cull of stuff that's been thrown away or whatever. It's been sat on my windowsill. Just noticed it. I was trying to actually remember where I got it from. I couldn't remember if it's a gift or what really. And then I realised I actually bought this on eBay about a year ago, maybe more, for a couple of quid. Just because I had a whole kind of Tottenham theme going on, which is a football team I support. I don't particularly like it. I don't think it's very attractive. Snow globe's a snow globe. I don't really need one. We've got enough snow going on in England at the moment as it is. I have to look out the window to see a snow globe, so that's going in the bin today. I don't think there's much point in recycling it particularly, or trying to give it away. It's just not worth the hassle, and I'd rather just get rid of it. So, and this is another thing it comes down to really, your perception of how much your time's worth as well. I could easily put that on eBay and probably try and get a couple of quid back, but the amount of time and hassle it's going to take for that, and to post it, and to go to, you know, the post office to send it off, you know, for all that time, if I sat and added up how long that would take, I would rather have the time than the couple of quid that it's actually going to get me back for it. So that's my one thing today. And even though we don't have a lot of stuff in the flat that I could think, you know, I would class as kind of clutter or any of that sort of stuff anymore, I'm still going to try and see if I can throw away one thing a day. And today, it's going to be my snow globe that's going to go. So I'd recommend to you guys maybe that if you are looking for a place to start, don't try and take on something like, you know, right, today I'm going to completely redecorate this room, or we're going to blitz this room, or do whatever. Just have a look and think, okay, well, can I do one thing a day? Because what generally happens is, if you're going to try and throw yourself in too much, you get a bit burnt out. You'll maybe end up with one really, really clear room, and then you won't touch the rest of the flat or the rest of the house or something for another year. But just, yeah, simple stuff, one thing a day. And I think if these guys had maybe had somebody to tell them that simply, you know, on this TV show, maybe that would have helped. I know they get like, if you've seen it, they get psychologists in and try to manage it and all this sort of stuff, but I'm not sure that that's always the best of ways to do things. I think you just start simply, start minimal, which is the thing, and just throw away one thing a day. Cool, hope that helps anyway. Thanks for everybody saying hi and that sort of stuff. I've got a couple more videos coming this week. A couple of you have asked me questions which I'm going to answer, and I've also got a bit of life-changing news as well coming up. So yeah, there'll be a couple more videos to come before the end of the weekend, so give me a shout as always. Take it easy guys.